there. Good to go.
Let's call this meeting of the Gulfstream Town Commission to order. Ms. Taylor, would you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Lyons?
Here.
Vice Mayor Stanley?
Here.
Commissioner White?
Here.
Commissioner Orthwein?
Yes.
Mayor Morgan?
Here.
Let the record show that the town manager is present and that the acting chief Allen is present. And Mr. Randolph is absent with notice.
Very good. We are here for the final budget meeting, considering the adopted tentative millage rates and the tentative budget for fiscal year 2016-17. Mr. Thrasher, would you please give us an explanation and discussion of same?
Thank you, Mayor. The budget that you have been provided is a balanced budget with revenues equaling expenditures in the amount of $6,371,242. The taxable revenue, ad valorem revenue, was based upon the taxable value, property values of $1,020,616,589, and it was created by a millage rate of 4.49. And that millage rate of 4.49 is 5.84% below the calculated rollback rate, which is 4.7684. We have capital expenditures for all departments, just a little under $1 million. It's $990,500. We have 2.5% increase on payroll wages based on merit, and with that, I will repeat that the millage rate, the proposed millage rate is 4.49. And that millage rate is 5.84% below the calculated rollback rate of 4.7684.
Very good, thank you. Any comment from the commission?
No?
No. No questions, comments from the public?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Chris O'Hare. Just a couple of questions real quick. On page 8, I noticed this has been changed since the last meeting by the addition of a number of law firms, and I just wondered, I understand Gary Brandenburg's got a contract with the town, but Cole Scott, Johnson and Selmo, Weiss, Sirota, don't they work for the insurance company, or are they under contract with the town?
Johnson and Selmo?
Well, all these Cole Scott, Johnson and Selmo, Weiss, Sirota, I thought they worked for the insurance company. Are they under contract with the town too?
Yes.
That answers that. And Richmond Greer, I know it says Grit, but I think it's Greer. Is he still under contract with the town?
Well, I don't know if that would be the right way of phrasing it on a contract, but that action continues.
Just
as there have
available
been
to
other
the town.
filings, so that firm continues to represent it.
Okay, thank you. Page 5. This is my last question. During last meeting, Mr. Thrasher said that he'd like to hire more people, but he doesn't have the space in town hall. I noticed you've got $60,000 that you might spend on town hall design to expand. I believe Ms. Taylor told me you might go that way to add a few more offices, and I'm just wondering, have you given any consideration at all in the budget to maybe just having a temporary office trailer to accommodate some extra people? It seems like you really need help answering public records. I thought an extra person would be helpful if you had the space for them. Was there any consideration at all to just having a temporary office trailer?
I hadn't heard that before. It's very thoughtful of you to comment on our need to add personnel because of public records requests, of course, the volume of which come from yourself. But thank you very much for that suggestion. I think that would be my only response.
Well, you're welcome for the suggestion. I was just wondering if it had ever been considered, but I guess no.
It would be considered at a commission meeting, if that's what you mean. And I don't know that that's been brought up until you just did it today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other comments from the public? All right, we've heard discussion and comment on the budget. Is there a motion for adoption of the general fund final millage rate for fiscal year 2016-17 at 4.49 mils.
Make a motion to adopt the general fund final millage rate for fiscal year 2016-2017 in the amount of 4.4900, which is 5.84% below the rollback rate of 4.7684.
Is there a second?
Second.
Ms. Taylor?
Commissioner Lyons?
Yes.
Commissioner Stanley?
Yes.
Commissioner White?
Yes.
Commissioner Orthwyne?
Yes.
Mayor Morgan?
Yes. We've been presented with final budgets for the fiscal year 2016-17. Is there a motion to adopt the final budget for that fiscal year for the general fund in the amount of $6,371,242?
Make a motion to approve the final budget for fiscal year 2016-2017 for the general fund with a balanced budget of $6,371,242.
Second.
Ms. Taylor?
Commissioner Lyons?
Yes.
Commissioner Stanley?
Yes.
Commissioner White?
Yes.
Commissioner Orthwyne?
Yes.
Mayor Morgan?
Yes. And along the same lines, is there a motion to adopt the final budget for fiscal year 2016-17 for the enterprise fund and water fund in the amount of $1,172,000? What's our water fund number? 1,000,000.
Make a motion to approve the final budget for fiscal year 2016-2017 for the enterprise fund, which is our water fund, in the amount of $1,172,000.
Second.
Ms. Taylor?
Commissioner Lyons?
Yes.
Commissioner Stanley?
Yes.
Commissioner White?
Yes.
Commissioner Orthwyne?
Yes.
Mayor Morgan?
Yes. Now move on to resolutions. Ms. Taylor, we have resolution 16-7.
This is a resolution of the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida, adopting the final levying of ad valorem taxes for the Town of Gulfstream general fund for fiscal year commencing on October 1, 2016 and ending on September 30th, 2017, providing for an effective date. Whereas the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida on September 20th, 2016 adopted 2016-17 fiscal year final millage rates following a public hearing as required by Florida Statute 200.065. And whereas the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida held a public hearing as required by Florida Statute 200.065. And whereas the gross taxable value for operating purposes not exempt from taxation within Palm Beach County has been certified by the county property appraiser to the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream as $1,020,616,589. Now therefore be it resolved by the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Florida, that the fiscal year 2016-17 operating millage rate is 4.4900 mils, which is less than the rollback rate of 4.7684 mils by 5.84%. Section 2, this resolution is to take effect immediately upon its adoption, passed and adopted at a public hearing this 20th day of September 2016.
Resolution number 16-7 has been read. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve resolution number 16-7.
Second?
Ms. Taylor?
Commissioner Lyons?
Yes.
Commissioner Stanley?
Yes.
Commissioner White?
Yes.
Commissioner Orthwyne?
Yes.
Mayor Morgan?
Yes. Let's move on to resolution number 16-8. Ms. Taylor?
A resolution of the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida, adopting the general fund final budget for the Town of Gulfstream for the fiscal year commencing October 1, 2016, and ending on September 30th, 2017, providing for an effective date. Whereas the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida, held a public hearing as required by Florida Statute 200.065, and whereas the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida, set forth the appropriations and revenue estimate for the budget for fiscal year 2016-17 in the amount of $6,371,242. Now therefore be it resolved by the Town Commission of the Town of Gulfstream, Florida, that Section 1, the fiscal year 2016-17 general fund final budget be adopted. Section 2, this resolution was to take effect immediately upon its adoption, passed and adopted at a public hearing this 20th day of September 2016.
Resolution number 16-8 has been read. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve 16-8 resolution.
Second?
Ms. Taylor?
Commissioner Lyons?
Yes.
Commissioner Stanley?
Yes.
Commissioner White? Yes. Commissioner Orthwyne?
Yes.
Mayor Morgan?
Yes. We move on to resolution number 16-9.
A resolution, Town Commission, Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida, adopting the water fund final budget for the Town of Gulfstream for fiscal year commencing October 1, 2016 and ending on September 30th, 2017, providing for an effective date. Whereas the Town Commission, Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida, held a public hearing as required by Florida Statute 200.065, and whereas the Town Commission, Town of Gulfstream, Palm Beach County, Florida, set forth the appropriations and revenue estimate for the budget for fiscal year 2016-17 in the amount of $1,172,000. Now therefore be it resolved by the Town Commission, Town of Gulfstream, Florida, that Section 1, the fiscal year 2016-17 Water Fund final budget be adopted. Section 2, this resolution shall take effect immediately upon its adoption, passed and adopted at a public hearing this 20th day of September 2016.
Resolution number 16-9 has been read. Is there a motion?
Move to approve 16-9.
Second?
Ms. Taylor?
Commissioner Lyons?
Yes.
Commissioner Stanley?
Yes.
Commissioner White? Yes. Commissioner Orthwyne?
Yes.
Mayor Morgan?
Yes. Would the commissioners please remain so we can sign the resolutions? Before adjourning, I want to just express our thanks on behalf of the commission to the staff, particularly the town manager, for the work in putting together this budget, a budget which meets the obligations of the town, including the Phase 2 undergrounding. It still adds to our reserves and reduces the property tax rate by over $500,000. I think it's a job well done. Thank you. Is there anything further?
No.
If not, we are adjourned. Okay, we got to sign a few things.
I will say that was the shortest meeting I've ever flown in for.
You flew in?
Sorry.
You flew in today? Yeah. You're such a man.